everybody, this is Nora, and on this video today I am going to attempt my best on giving you some instructions and doing a tutorial on how to do one-stroke flowers. And the reason I say attempt is because I am not an expert at all on one-stroke or single-stroke flowers. I have done them before. I can count the times that I've done them before, but I feel very pretty confident now, and since my last design it was pretty successful. I was pretty successful on it. I will go ahead and insert a picture of it here. And that was because I kind of discovered a secret that I had not heard of anyone talked about on videos that I have watched before on how to do the single stroke flowers. To start here, what you see, I started out with a baby blue base, a very pretty color from, this is a Formula X, and the name of it doesn't make sense at all because it's provocative. I mean, what a kind of like the weirdest name for the prettiest innocent baby blue. And yeah, this is from Formula X. And that tip and trick that I was talking about before is making your surface matte. Okay, I don't know how many times in the beginning I attempted to do this one stroke flowers right on my shiny surface, and it would just not, it was a total no-go. But any shiny surface that you have like this, go ahead and apply a matte top coat on top of it, or you might be working straight on with either maybe a satin or a matte finish polish, and that will be fine. But this is definitely a must, something that helped me maybe as a beginner. Maybe more advanced people are able to manage to do it on a shiny surface, but this is this was a biggie for me as a beginner. Okay, something else that you will want, will find helpful, will be a brush like this, an angle brush. Okay, and this is just one of my oldest cheapy brushes, and of course just some water. And for this one I'm going to go ahead, the colors that I'm going to use for my flowers are going to be white and yellow. So the one thing that another thing is that you do want to use paints, some acrylic paints, not polishes, because the polishes will dry too much. Again, if there's others out there that manage to do their one-stroke flowers with polish, more power to them. I use my acrylic paints. So now let's get started. So what I have here are two dots of my two different colors on a piece of foil paper. I find it easy for cleanup. You can use something plastic or anything like that. But what you want to do now, I am going to dip. Remember, think of your flower, and then try to remember which of the colors you want it to be the center color of the flower, or which one you want it to be the outside part of the flower. So for this one, I'm going to go ahead and make the white will be the outside of the flower, meaning the petals, and the yellow more of the center of the flower. So I am going to, let me turn this around, and with this is going to be the top part of my brush, and then this here I'm going to make at the bottom. And hopefully that will make sense. So what I want to do is I want to dip half of that part of the brush on my white paint and the other half on the yellow paint, or your second color, and I want to blend these colors together. Okay, so do the strokes like that on the paper to get them to blend. And I'm going to bring my nail, and something that I found easy for beginners is just place your brush anywhere where you want the flower, and then just kind of gently make these strokes. Okay, and I'm going, I hope you can see the motion that I'm going up and down. Okay, so now I'm going to pick up a little more. So I don't attempt to do curves, just single curves. Okay, I'm going, hopefully you can tell from over the video that I am moving this slightly up and down, okay? Slightly up and down. And how much, I think I'm pretty happy with that. I hope you guys like it. I mean, that was very simple, as you saw, okay? And there is a blending of the colors. So I'm going to pick up some yellow and some blue and blend them together. Maybe, okay, if I'm going to do flowers on this side, I need to go this direction with my hand. So again here I'm touching and going up and down with my brush. And pick up some more color. So I think, I mean, once you get this, and if you're happy with the design, they don't have to be perfect. And because I think the trick is what you want is a nice blend between the colors, okay? And I think that's where the art of this is. I'm mixing my colors and I'm coming in here. And the matte surface, what that does, it helps when you're dragging the color, it helps grab the color. Okay, there you saw how I went about creating the flowers. Now if you want to make the center of your flower a little bit more predominant, you can go ahead and add a little bit more of that color in, which is what I'm doing here. Okay, and the nice thing about using the acrylic paint also gives them some depth and texture. Here I've gone ahead and do some cleanup and added the itty bitty black dots in the center of the flower, but before applying my clear top coat, I wanted you to see them in the matte stage. I really like this look, it's very pretty. Of course, if you want this look, go ahead and apply your shiny top coat first, your Sage Feet to protect, and then on top of that you can go over back with your favorite matte top coat. This is the one that I'm using at the time. But as you can see, take a close look at the flowers. I mean, there are some that I like how they came out better than others, but I think I will say that's a pretty nice one-stroke attempt at these flowers. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the clear top coat and be right back. So here's the final result after I applied top coat. The top coat definitely helps the colors blend even better. And remember, so with the brush, what I did here, instead of, I think more of the advanced artists out there, they do the curves. They work more with the curves. What I did, it was more of, and I have my brush at an angle for a reason, so it's easier for you to see on camera, but more of this motion, okay? And as you're doing that up and down, then kind of try to change the angle of your brush for a circular motion, or for a circular design. So I hope, Allie, you found this helpful, and any of you that might have been struggling with this technique, maybe this was a little bit more helpful. And get you to try it. Maybe I think this is a bit more advanced and challenging than water marble. So I hope you guys like this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and thank you for watching.